The mysterious names of the immortals of Olympus, the ancient Greek gods. They called them Atlanteans, they called them extraterrestrials, they were not of this earth. And we'll go into the lesser gods as well, and the Titans, who are giants, of course. Now, the mysterious names of the immortals of Olympus. Olympus, the sacred mountain of Greece and the ancient world. The etymology of Olympus, home of gods, celestial space, or canopy of unsurpassed beauty. Olympus is also called Aegilienta, or bright and shiny, Polydira, Polychrona, Epitha, rough, steep, thin, Gero Olympus, holy Olympus. The gods of Olympus were symbols and not idols. The first gods were created by examining the vast universe, and the search for cosmogony was based on two basic and perfectly logical thoughts. One, the material world, that is, earth, heaven, universe, could not pre-exist. It was not created from scratch, not even without a parent. And two, the originator of life in the universe, he must be on, or what we call Om, with a superior and inexhaustible mysterious power, who imposed world harmony and rules with wisdom. And they concluded the higher beings is fire and light, the sun, which equals sun, which they named God, Phaethon, and with the other elements of nature, air, water, earth, compose all materials and spiritual beings. So now let's take a look at the symbols and symbolic meanings of the gods. Jupiter, or Zeus, equals force, harmony, original cause of things. Poseidon equals balance, liquid elements, for there to be life. Apollo equals heat, for the survival of man and nature. Sun, light, the god of light. Hephaestus, meaning, of course, volcano, equals art, shaping, and refining the elements of the world. Mars, the male patriarchal guardianship god of war. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Mercury equals knowledge and wisdom to complete the human mind, messenger of the spiritual divine councils, but also of the circulation of commercial wealth and god of trade. Time, Kronos that is, subconscious, wife of Jupiter, to maintain harmony and fullness, goddess of women and family. Demetra, goddess of agriculture and the eldest mother who hugs her children and cannot leave him. Home, Estia means, Estia or home means goddess of the house, of the warmth of the house, the warm flame that the family gathers around. Athena, superconscious, goddess of knowledge and wisdom. Peaceful, very moral, and virgin. Artemis, goddess of dignity, protector of animals from the intrigues of vindictive people, but also of hunting. Aphrodite, the goddess of fertility and beauty. It harmoniously unites the female with the male and perpetuates its species. The gods of the Greeks are worldly and not alien. They are strong, smiling, beautiful, and above all, people. The simultaneous and ubiquitous presence of the uncle is deeply rooted in the soul of the Greek, who sees his essence everywhere without, however, being afraid of it. The gods are his parents and his friends. They are his hopes and ideals to which he tends to assimilate. They are not anarchic and immeasurable, but they are subject to the law, whose measures, according to Heraclitus, quote, no one can exceed, unquote. This is from the Greek article I've translated for you. And now the Olympian gods and goddesses. The ancient Greek mythology, 12 gods and goddesses ruled the universe from atop Greece's Mount Olympus. Our main source on the gods include Hesiod's Theogony and Homeric hymns, although they probably aren't by Homer, who wrote the Odyssey or the Iliad. These Olympians had come to power after their leader Zeus, overthrew his father Kronos, leader of the Titans. All the Olympians are related to one another. Their various relationships are themselves the subject of many Greek myths. The Romans adopted most of these Greek gods and goddesses, but with new names. There were many more deities in the Roman and Greek pantheons. We've included some of the more prominent deities here. And in addition to the main Olympians, you can find a more complete list of Greco-Roman deities. You can also check out Greek heroes. Note, Olympian refers to the divine residence of Olympus. Olympic refers to the things pertaining to the city of Olympia or the Olympic Games that were held there every 4 years, or even the modern Olympic Games. Now, Zeus, Roman name is Jupiter, or as the ancient Assyrians called Jupiter, Nibiru. If you look at one of my videos that I made just a few hours ago, Jupiter Nibiru is what the ancient Sumerians called Jupiter, Nibiru. Now, Zeus, or Roman name Jupiter, the most powerful of all, Zeus was god of the sky and the king of Olympus. His temper affected the weather, and he threw thousands of thunderbolts when he was angry, when he was unhappy. He was married to Hera, but had many other lovers and wives. His symbols include the oak and the thunderbolt. Hera, Roman name Juno. Hera was the Greek goddess of marriage and the queen of Olympus. She was Zeus's wife and sister. Many myths tell of how she sought revenge when Zeus betrayed her with his lovers. Her symbol includes the peacock and the cow. Poseidon, or the Roman name Neptune. Poseidon was the god of the sea. He was the most powerful god except for his brother Zeus. He lived in a beautiful palace under the sea and caused earthquakes when he was in a temper. His symbol includes the horse and a trident, a three-pronged pitchfork. The sea god features prominently in stories about the Trojan War due to the grudge he bore against his former king, Laomedon of Troy. He is the father of Polyphemus, the Cyclops in the Odyssey, and the demigod of Triton who Ulysses blinded and did away with. Hades, Roman name Pluto. Hades was the god of the underworld and king of the dead. His name is often used interchangeably as that of the Greek underworld. He was the brother of Zeus again, and the husband of Persephone, Demeter's daughter, whom he kidnapped. Aphrodite, Roman name is Venus. Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty and the protector of sailors. She may have been the daughter of Zeus and the Titan Dionysius, or she may have risen from the sea on a shell. Her symbol includes the myrtle tree and the dove. Apollo. Apollo was the god of music and healing. He was also an archer and hunter with a silver bow. Apollo was the son of Zeus and the Titan Leto, and the twin of Artemis. So Apollo and Artemis were twins. His symbols include the laurel tree, the crow, and the dolphin, and Apollo is famously the patron of the oracle at Delphi. Ares, or Roman name Mars. Ares was the god of war. He was both cruel and a coward. Ares was the son of Zeus and Hera, but neither of his parents liked him. His symbols include the vulture and the dog, and he often carried a bloody spear. Artemis, Roman name Diana. Artemis was the goddess of the hunt and the protector of women in childbirth. She hunted with silver arrows and loved all wild animals. Artemis was the daughter of Zeus and Leto and the twin sister of Apollo. Her symbol includes the cypress tree and the deer. Athena, Roman name Minerva. Athena was the goddess of wisdom. She was also skilled in the art of war and helped heroes such as Ulysses and Hercules. Athena sprang full-grown from the forehead of Zeus and became his favorite child. Her symbols include the owl and the olive tree. Athena is also the namesake for the city of Athens, Greece. Hephaestus, Roman name Vulcan for volcano. Hephaestus was the god of fire and the forge, a furnace in which metal is heated. Although he made armor and weapons for the gods, he loved peace. He was the son of Zeus and Hera and married Aphrodite. His symbol includes the anvil and the forge. Estia, Roman name Vesta, Estia meaning the fireplace in the home. Estia was the goddess of the hearth, the fireplace at the center of the home. She was the most gentle of the gods and does not play a role in many myths. Estia was a sister of Zeus and the oldest of the Olympians. Fire is among her symbols. Dionysius, Roman name Bacchus. Dionysius was the god of wine, which he invented. In ancient Greece, Dionysius was honored with springtime festivals that centered on theater. Dionysius was the son of Zeus and Semele, a mortal. His symbol includes ivy, the snake, and grapes. He's commonly depicted in the company of satyrs. The Lesser Olympians. This isn't an official designation, but it's a handy catch-all. These are the children of the 12 Olympians, either by each other, by lesser deities, or even by mortal women. These include Pan, son of Hermes and Nymph, Asclepius, son of Apollo, Aeolus, son of Poseidon, Hebe, daughter of Zeus and Hera, Hercules, son of Zeus and a mortal woman. Fun fact, in classical literature, the term demigod was basically unknown. Instead, hero and half-god were largely interchangeable, and as in the case of Hercules, a hero could be elevated to full godhood. The Titans. Greco-Roman mythology is replete with gods aside from the main bunch. The Romans had hundreds. There are lesser deities, the Muses of Mount Parnassus, who inspired artists. The most important are the Titans, who were the gods before the Olympians. The Titans are the children of Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky. Like the Olympians, they consisted of main 12. They are Oceanus, Cous, Crius, Cronos, Iapetus, and Hyperion. Thea, Rhea, Themis, Thetis, Mnemosyne, and Phoebe. All of the main Olympians are the children of grandchildren of Cronos, which is time. The other Titans also had divine children, including the Titans and gods Ilius, Atlas, Amphitrite, and Prometheus. Many of the Titans were condemned to punishment in Tartarus, although some escaped this fate. Helios, for example, the sun, maintained a divine role in pulling the sun across the sky, and Amphitrite is the wife of Poseidon. Other gods? Then there are the other types of gods, primordial deities, who predate the Titans. These include the Nyx, NYX, the personification of night, and the primordial chaos. There are the chthonic deities who live underground beyond the river Styx. These include Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft. And there are personified concepts such as Nemesis, which means vengeance, Thanatos, which means death, Eros or Cupid, which means lust, and Nike, which means victory. This is from Info Please on the Olympian gods and goddesses. I'll leave links below for you for this. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support.